Thanks everybody for joining the call. I'm excited to answer your questions. So how more you ask, how more training you get. So if you have some questions, struggling with something, I'm going to try to dig into it. That makes sense. So this is your time to ask your question. And Will said, did Karen spoke to you about the call CD issue I had with send to client access? No, Karen did not, but if you are logging the call portal, I don't know if I'm logged in somewhere. Let's see if this works. So you go to companies, all companies, and you kind of click on a company, and then you have online access, and then you can enable it, and let's say you save it first. Now, so now the online access get created. Oh, it needs to have an email here. Okay. Okay, now what you can do is company online access. You can log in as company, and you can change the password. So now you have the email, and you can set the password as you like. Okay, you can log in as user, and if you go to numbers of companies, all companies, then let's say it was about Arlene, and if you want to send an email online, you want to make sure that template is to your like what you send. So you do click edit template, and you see a team call CD. You want to change that to let's say to Will. Okay, so make sure how the company name, you say create a company name, all the company, save template, and now the email template will show your name. So before you send an email address, you want to customize your email template. Does that make sense? And he said the email form is from Jack Hopman. I doubt, but I will check. I think it is just his general email address, but I will check that for you, Will. But in the meantime, you can just log in a company, you know, the email, and you can set the password. Okay? So it will probably needs to be in general email. So what you can do is you can log in as company, you set the password, and you give the username and password for the portal. That doesn't always work. Okay, next question. Art had a question. Let's see. I have to scroll them. Oh, could we discuss the hierarchy of outlines the relationship of instant connect, silent prospector, picking a niche, companies, how many phone numbers, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So how to start, basically, correct? So there are a couple of things what you kind of need to understand. When do you have a business? Tell me, when do you have a business? When do you have a healthy business? Let's put it that way. So when do you have a healthy business? Okay. Okay. I get two the same answer. So kind of when you make money. Okay. When you have clients. Okay. So where should your focus be on? Sign up clients, correct? Now look at yourself. How much time did you spend the last 7 days when in getting clients? Be honest. So let's say you spent an X amount of hours, let's say 10 hours, 20 hours, the last 7 days on internet marketing, reading emails, reading offers, creating a website, and prospecting. What percentage did you spend on getting clients? How much percentage did you work on it to get clients? Will said 20%. Art, how much percentage did you spend the last 7 days to get clients? Not much. Okay. So the question is, why not, correct? If your goal is to have a successful business, your focus, or at least an important part, is to get clients. Are we in agreement on this? Enter yes or no. Okay, so I see only yeses. So now, is that the most funny way for internet marketing to get clients? Maybe you just like more to create websites, or the freedom part of the job, or the independent part of the job. So I understand that getting clients is not for most of you is not the most attractive way. But to be successful, to become successful, to change your life, you need clients to earn money. Now, so let's discuss and let's focus how you can get clients. Okay, you can run lead finder jack, collecting leads, and start emailing. Correct? So lead finder jack is a good way to prospect new clients. And if they don't answer your email, you can pick up the phone and try to start a conversation, correct? I think Art, you are very good in the phone calls. You did very well 2 weeks ago during the webinar. You are much better than me. So that is one way. Or you can use New Biz Prospector. New Biz Prospector is that you prospect a business who just bought a domain, and you have the owner email and owner name, so you're one step ahead. So that's part of Sales Dynamite Jack. So you have a kind of hook. Hey, I just noticed you bought a domain, and I'm wondering if I can help you to create a website for you. Or you said, I'm wondering if you need a website. The New Biz Prospector is more about, it has more likely the business owner name on the domain, correct? It's more likely. Okay? So that is a good starting point. Now, not all of us like to pick up the phone, okay? Not to do the cold calling part. An easier way is silent prospector. So you create a script, you collect all those phone numbers from Lead Finder Jack, from New Biz Prospector, or you request a list, or you request a list from consumers, and you're going to prospect them, and you let them to contact you. Now, to receive a call, it's much easier to start than to do the cold call, correct? So if you don't like so much the cold calling part, you like to speak with warm leads, silent prospector is kind of your way to go. Does that make sense? So in silent prospector, you can also, if you go to the list request, and can schedule a new request, can either do new business or consumers. And now we added new filters. Not you cannot, on the consumers, you cannot only select the state or the city, but you can also select the age from the consumer. So if you have those demographics, and maybe you want to send them who has a birthday in February, or this all optional. You can say I want to target who have a certain income, or I want to target if they own an home, and I want to target married people. And gender, I like to target male, and I can even target their property value. So depending if you do some Facebook, or if you have some knowledge built up over time, you can use that to request a consumer lead list. So that has become very advanced, correct? It is new. So there are several ways to get the data. It's either via Lead Finder Jack, via New Biz Prospector, via the online web portal, request the business lead as number 3, or the consumer leads. So getting that lead information is at your fingertips. Now at that point, you need to do something with it. Either your email, you follow with a call, or you put it in silent prospector. Now, does it make sense before I continue? One part I don't want to forget is in Lead Finder Jack, if you have Sales Dynamic Jack package, you can target people who are advertising on AdWords, or people who are advertising on Home Advisor. They know or they are used to pay for leads. They have a marketing budget. So if you can help them with generating leads, improving their online presence, or whatever, help them to get more sales, they have no problem to pay you. So don't forget that the AdWords search engine and the Home Advisor search engine are very powerful search engines. So, collecting leads. Now, who of you guys don't like so much to use your own voice for an audio message? So let's do it step by step. I go a little bit too fast. When you go to record a call, you have script wizard. You select a certain script, and those scripts, they get updated all the time. You see that? We add scripts all the time. So that if you haven't seen a script but it's work for you, maybe the next time it's in. Okay? So here you update you update your number and you change your name. Okay? Arlene is okay with user Orange voice. So that's perfectly fine. Okay? So you select a script from the script wizard, and either you record the call, okay, or you request that an audio get created for you. So it cannot get easily corrected. So there's no excuse that you cannot prospect easily. You can easily get the phone list, okay, either from Lead Finder Jack, New Biz Prospector, or Inside Silent Prospector. Okay, then via the script wizard, you can easily select a script to your like, and you're going to edit it a little bit so it becomes yours. Okay. Then you can request an audio request. Either you want a male or a female. And when you click, now you can make a call. You can make a call and you can just record the message, or you can request, and there's no cost for you that the audio request get created. Okay. So once you have the list, contact list, once you have the audio and you set up your call ID, then you can schedule the voice drops. So it cannot become easier. So Art said, when I get a silent prospector set up where I think it is complete or close to complete, is it okay to ask you or Karen to check it out? Yes. So if you kind of haven't scheduled the first campaign yet, just do something what you think is good and we can check it out. Okay? Jamie said, how can we tell how much money they are spending on AdWords? Okay, so you know that certain keywords are very expensive in AdWords, correct? So if you want to go to business who spend a lot of money, you go after niches in big cities. But Jimmy, does it really care how much they're spending? If they spend between the $500 and $4,000 per month, and your rate is at least $200 per month, does it really care how much they're spending? Jamie, how much AdWords clients do you have at the moment? If you don't have any at the moment, any client is kind of good, so you get used to it. Okay, you learn the interface, and once you have a couple of clients, it becomes easier. Then your question becomes more valid. But you will see, if you have a couple of clients, you kind of see results in a certain niche, and you're going to continue with that niche. So John asks, what industry is this type of marketing really working well? So you can see there's two things. Do you need clients? So you can prospect new business owners to offer your internet marketing service. So it works for internet marketers. But you can also offer this service to companies who have clients which needs ongoing service. So like HIV clients, fitness. I think you get it, correct? Auto repair. So you can tell, hey, it has been 6 months before the last service. Please call our office to schedule the next service at your convenient time. So very simple, correct? But it's all automated. And if you go to Silent Prospector, I got some nice stats showing here benefits. So to voicemail, the listen rate is about 96%. Compared to email is 23%. So do you listen to each voice message you get in your phone? Probably yes, correct? So that is the same here. So John asked a question. How often should a local business solicit their list and not saturate it or wear it out? So I have a local business also, and I send once a month a special. And so I send about 5,000 to 5,000 people, and I make from that promotion between the $5,000 and the $10,000. And I think it has two advantages. One is you sell your promotion. You sell your promotion, otherwise you wouldn't sell it. Okay. So but the second is also kind of important. The people who don't take your promotion, they still get a reminder that you exist, that you're on the market. You over time, I believe, you build up a brand in the name, in the head, I mean. So at the point they need your service, the chance that they think of you is higher. So it kind of helps in two ways: to sell more products or services, but also to send a reminder. So let assume John, do you have an AC system in your house? And your company send out a promotion or something like monthly, and 1 month is about a free filter with a service check. The other month is about $25 discount, and the third month is about free gas filling or whatever. I think you're not going to cancel it, and at the moment you feel you need an AC service, the chance that you think on that company is higher. Does that make sense? So it helps in both ways, I do believe. So Wolf, you guys get those fitness emails. You sign up at one time in a fitness center, and you get in January and at certain times on your birthday, whatever, you get those reminders. Okay? They don't stop after the first email. Maybe you are not ready in January to lose weight, but maybe you are ready at your birthday, maybe at Christmas, maybe at 4th of July. Okay? So there are some days what triggers you to take action. And if they wouldn't email then, they wouldn't, the likelihood that that you would go back to that fitness center is lesser. And the worst thing what can happen is they just say, I'm not interested anymore. John said, for example, if a local fitness center is trying to get members who cancel to renew their membership, how often would you recommend they send voicemails to this list of former members? Now, you don't want to spam, okay? So when you send a promotion, you want to send some really good promotion, okay? An irresistible offer. So that means instead of $49 the first month, you only pay $9. Or you get a free personal trainer class, okay? Or you get some health products when you sign up, or you get a t-shirt. So I feel once a quarter would be in good rate, but there are special moments in the year like January, your birthday, and so some holidays that you are more sensitive to start losing weight. Correct? So yeah, you kind of try to tune in that. But bottom line is you can just test it. Huh? They have thousands of members. You can just test it what works. Karen said, would you fill in the space between with email? I probably would. I probably would do both. So in January, many people want to start losing weight, correct? So in the email, you can refer, say, hey, I just left you a voice message and I really want you to take action, and to make it easy, here's the link to check it out or to sign up. So you don't know exactly when somebody is ready to take action. You don't know. Every yeah, every situation is different, correct? So you don't know when you hit the nail. But if you send a promotion and that promotion took only an hour to create, and you make $1,000+ from it, would you do that? Let's say you had a business and it takes 1 hour to create a promotion, send it out, and you make make more than $1,000, would you send out that promotion? Now let me tell you, $1,000 is very easy to earn from local business owners when they send out the promotion. Very easy. And like a fitness center, but many businesses, if they sign up for a recurring plan, they get not only $1,000 the first month, but they get $1,000 several months. And over time that adds up. So it's promotions really do work. How many of you guys buy something what is on sale? It's very natural, human, correct? You at least you check it out if something is on sale. You pay more attention than it is not for sale. Because if it is not on sale, you can check it out tomorrow. But if it's on sale, it might not be on sale. So you pay more attention when it is on sale. So it's very human. It's for products, it's for services, it's for let's say you have an AC unit. Who enter yes, who has an AC unit? Enter yes. And in December, they send a promotion out. Hey, next month, our rates increase with 10%. And because we want to make sure you getting the best deal and service, if you order it in December, we not only charging the 10% increase, but you also give you 10% discount. So if you get such kind of info, special, and your AC system is not 100%, maybe it needs a refill or it is already on 8 and you have been thinking on it and just time, you probably going to contact the vendor. How much is the total, correct? You would not do that action if you didn't have that promotion going on. You see that? Promotion still works. And with voice drop, with emailing, everything works, but voice drop works the best. So think about those tactics. What do you see in your daily life, how they sign up clients, and take that to your advantage? Now, I have this said before, but how many of your guys get a spam email? You just get an email and you haven't expected, okay? And how much of you are frustrated about that? Okay? Now, let me take your frustration away. Let me take you that frustration off the way. Read them and save the best ones for your benefit. Okay? If they are from bigger companies, there are some pretty good text. Okay? They have maybe a good subject line, they may be closing of it, where the link to works fine. Okay? Save the best and use that tactic to your own benefit and kind of create a swipe file. Does that make sense, Raymond? So sometimes you get a crappy spam email and you need to put them to bed. and some are not too bad. Be honest, correct? Some are not too bad. And put that the best ones in a swipe file and use them to your own benefit. Okay? So at that point I changed my mind to it. I became not frustrated anymore. So it had two benefits. I used it for my own benefit, and I didn't waste my energy. Okay? So 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 part of your success is based on your marketing skill, correct? And you need to have open eyes. How if you get a postcard in the mail, it's not about the postcard. So if you get a postcard of Google, I cannot show this through the screen, but Google sent me a postcard the other day, and the headline is, right now people are looking for business just like yours. Wow. Do you think that is a good headline? Now if Google is sent, it is pretty good. I keep those postcards from Google and PayPal and those big companies, and I just modify it a little bit so they are kind of proven to work. I don't have a lot of work with it. So if you get a marketing material from big companies, don't see it as spam and judge it as, wow, do they have a good image? Do they have a good headline? Do they have a good offer? So educate yourself with it. Does that make sense? Who of you guys have received an another quiz? How noemen ze dat? When you answer those questions, a survey, thank you Arlene, a survey from PayPal or from some other big company. So fill those surveys out, but do also one thing, take screenshots. So at the moment you need to create a survey, you kind of have a swipe which question to ask. Okay? Or when you speak with a client, probably you kind of can learn from those questions in the survey to kind of get the answer you're looking for or you want them. Correct? So judge those surveys also from what can I learn from it. Does that make sense? So part of your business skills needs to be marketing. Okay? And you need to have open eyes and understand certain elements. And what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the thing you always want to do? Implement. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Arlen, you didn't know that answer. Huh? It's taking action. So you can collect spam emails, you can collect swipe files, you can learn in silent prospect, you can collect all those contacts in lead finder jack, you can collect all those businesses in new biz prospector. Okay, now you have a pile of information, but bottom line, you need to execute, correct? So Karen is always standby in Skype. I'm here Tuesday to answer all your questions, and you can even say, hey, I set up a silent prospect campaign, can you review it? We will do that. And then after you sign up a client, you just fulfill the service, correct? And that is kind of maybe the least challenging task. There's so much training and tools around you. So, and that is kind of the fun part, correct? At least I feel that's the fun part. That is why we are internet marketers. So I have been thinking today, yeah, you can, Dale. In Lead Finder Jack, you can blacklist emails and you can search for an email. So I have been thinking today, what sets successful people apart? And it is kind of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is kind of taking action. So not thinking about something but doing it. Okay? Finding a solution for a problem. So it is kind of easy to forget about problems and skip to the next one. But you can also find a solution for it. Your biggest problem for the biggest problem for most of your guys is getting clients, what I see around me. Okay? It's not applying the tools or creating the website, it's getting clients. So you need to focus on it. You need to find ways to sign up clients. And once you sign up clients, once you have a couple of clients, everything changes. You enjoy more your work, you can pay the bills, you are busy with providing the service, you automate things, then the balls start rolling. I always, not always, when in 2010 I spoke a lot with my neighbor, and I was working day and night, and I said and we discussed how are we doing very often, and I said I feel I'm sitting in the airplane and I'm taking off, but the track was very long. Before I was in the air, it took a long time, correct? And I feel many of you guys are still on the track and in the airplane and accelerating, but on the runway. And if you become successful, you are successful when you are flying, and to become successful is signing up clients, correct? So you don't want to quit when you're on the runway, correct? That is waste of time, waste of money, waste of your energy, and waste of your great future. I can tell you that you can make a lot of money with internet marketing. That is not a myth. Okay? With AdWords management, with silent prospector, with creating websites, With cold hacking, there are so many ways that you can make good money and recurring money. The art is signing up new clients, correct? You need to be open for that. Okay, you need to kind of have an entrepreneurship skill to solve those obstacles. Okay, you need to find solution for the problems and using tools to make it easy for you. If you don't like cold calling, use silent prospector. If you want to send mass email, you use lead finder jack. Okay, so find the solution what fits with you. There's a lot of training around you, and it's kind of up to you to take action, to show that entrepreneurship and take off. Don't stay on the runway. Okay, increase the speed, increase your effort, set up a good target, and if you do all things consistently, you will take off. Does that make sense? So with that said, I like to end this training. I really feel we were connected and love this training to make sure you are on the right focus. And I really hope for the coming 7 days until next Tuesday, you spend at least 1/3 of your time figuring out and putting in plan to prospect new clients. Does it mean you will sign up clients? No, not all the time, but I'm 100% sure if you don't prospect them that you will not sign up any client. So if you are able to prospect 100 clients, I'm 100% sure you will at least sign up one client, correct? And would one client change your life? If you have 0, yes, it will change your life. Okay? So thanks everybody for joining this call, and I look forward to the next training call next Tuesday.